Hello, people of YouTube. So, you may be asking yourself, why am I wearing a button-down collared fancy-dancy shirt, eh? And today, I get to go read to little kids in an elementary school. It's a part of my English class where we go out to this Title I school and we read this novel with them that's all about, like, figuring out that parents don't always have everything under control. So it's supposed to be this whole thing of like, whoa, not everything is under control here. Not everyone knows what they're doing type deal. So, it's supposed to be like a big thing for them, which made me think of something that a lot of people get told, and I don't know if it's exactly true. There's a lot of statistics that go around that say that kids that read have a better chance of succeeding. They get better scores on ACT, SAT, FCAT. If you don't know what FCAT is, it's a standardized test that they used to do in Florida. They got rid of it a few years back, anyways. But, anyways, the point is that they always say that people that read statistically do better on these writing and reading exams. But one thing that I've noticed in my life is that anytime that you tell someone that because you do X, you're going to be extremely good at Y, they don't put the actual effort into being good at Y anymore. They just do X. And in my experience, that doesn't always end well. Like, if I get told I'm gonna ace this physics exam, and then I decide, oh, and therefore I got it. I don't need to study anymore, right? And then I don't study, and I end up doing very poorly. So what I'm suggesting is that rather than tell people, hey, you did this, so therefore you're gonna be great at this, you shouldn't do that. You should just say, what you're doing is good. Keep doing it. Because whenever you provide these statistics, you end up planting these little ideas in people's heads that's akin to thinking, "Oh, I don't need to prepare. I got it. This is it. I'm done. I don't need to do anymore." And then they get the shock of like, "Oh, maybe I do need to prepare." So my point in that is that don't go around just spouting statistics because first of all, you're never 100% sure about statistics anyways because they're just percentages. So if I say that I have a 50% chance to survive jumping out of a window, well, that means that one every two times that I jump out, I'm going to live, and the other one every two times I jump out, I'm going to die. Which isn't necessarily true, because if you've ever taken a coin before and you flipped it, well, there's a 50% chance that it's going to be tails, and then if I flip it again, oops, then there's a 50% chance that it's going to be heads. Hilariously enough, it is heads, but the thing is, there's every time there's a 50% chance. So whenever I flip it, 50% chance it's heads. Flip it again, still 50% chance that it's heads. Hilariously, it was heads and tails again. But the point is, every time is a 50% chance. So every time there's an equal percent chance of the other one happening. So you can't skew your percentages based on previous results. So for example, if I jump out in my jumping out the window example, if I jump out the window and I live, and the next time I jump out the window, it's not logical to expect me to die. It's logical to expect a 50% chance between me living and dying. If that makes any sense. So also this gets back to my thesis for this channel, really, is that I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to chat up absolute nonsense, whatever comes into my head. So, I hope you enjoyed that little rant on statistics and probability and reading and whatever. But yeah, tune back some other time and I'll probably talk about some other piece of nonsense. Catch you on the flip side.